Hey guys, welcome back to Bourbon and Smoke. Today we're going to be smoking a boneless lamb of leg. That was wrong. Hey guys, welcome back to Bourbon and Smoke. Today we're going to be smoking a boneless leg of lamb. So the one I got is from Costco. It's about 5 pounds and it came with this net on here. So first thing we're going to do is just remove this netting. Just because I want to be able to season it all the way around and get in there nice, and I'm not too worried about it keeping its shape. This netting is nice if you're like roasting it, you know, putting it in a pot roast, something like that, but we're not going to be doing that. We want to get surface area, surface area, surface area, so we can get as much smoke in here as possible. Set that off to the side. So, pretty nice piece of meat. This is the first time I've actually done this. I do see some silver skin here. I'm going to go ahead and remove some of that, just because texture, and we're not going to be able to get any flavoring on that. So, stick our knife through there. Some people, from what I've seen and read, some people do remove the fat off of this. I'm going to leave all the fat on here because we're smoking it and it's going to be a longer smoke. I want to keep all that. I'm going to try to render as much of it down, and fat is flavor, right? So we're going to try to keep as much of that flavor on there as possible and not remove any. All right, just kind of look it over once here. A little bit more silver skin in a couple different places. I'm not going to worry too much about it. And we have a beautiful fat cap on this side. A little bit more down here I'm going to take off. So we're all trimmed up as far as I want it to be, at least. Like I said, if you need to or want to, you can take off some of this fat. I'm going to keep it on here because it's going to be flavorful. Then we're going to take our seasoning and we're just going to give it a nice rub. I'll put the recipe for the seasoning down below. With this, there's a lot of little crevices too. You can see where the bone was in there and obviously is no longer. We want to try to get in there as much as possible as well, just because more seasoning means more flavorful meat, means more delicious and happy people, right? All right, so we're all seasoned up. We're going to get the grill going. We're going to smoke at 225 degrees, and we're going to get up to an internal temperature of around 140 degrees. Once we take that off, or once we pull it, we're just going to tent it with some tin foil, and it's going to continue to cook for about 17 minutes or so. Once it comes off, let it rest, let it finish cooking, and then cut into it and see what we get. All right, guys, we got smoker up to 225, so I'm just going to put the leg of lamb on in the middle of the rack here, and we're going to let it cook. I'm going to put my temperature probe into it so I know approximately how we're cooking. And then once we get up there to around 135-ish, I'm gonna start kind of probing around, see where the temp is on the whole thing. So, again, we want to get to about that 140 mark. So when we put this on, we want to make sure that we have that fat side up. That way it's going to melt and go into the meat, give us more flavor. So, see you guys back in a couple hours. All right, guys, while we wait for the lamb to smoke, we're going to try this new Kirkland small batch. This is brand new for Kirkland or Costco to carry. It is by Barton 1792, so it gives me some good hope. It's been getting some pretty good reviews. This is 20 bucks for a liter, so really, really good price. And it is 92 proof. Looks pretty nice in the bottle. I mean, it's a very tall bottle, but it looks really good. And this is batch number 1124. It's got a nice dark color to it, similar to 1792. Smells a little caramel, actually kind of a little weedy or a little maybe grassy. Well, let's give it a taste. Wow, that's really good. This definitely isn't like $40, $60 bottle good. For $20, this is ridiculously good. Really, really soft. Kind of ends in some nice caramel and vanilla flavors, and it's really, really good. It actually has a little bit of warmth to it too. For being 92 proof, that's not too bad. This is definitely worth a try. If you do want to try it, depending on what area you're in, apparently they're going pretty fast. So get it while you can, and if you can, our local store here still had a full pallet of it. So I'm gonna continue to drain that palate. I'm gonna go check on the lamb here in a minute, and I'm gonna enjoy this bourbon while I sit here. All right, so we have 135 degrees on the very center of everything. I did some spot checks on temperature, and we're around the 140 to 145 even on some spots. So I'm gonna pull it because I don't want the outside to get too done. We're gonna tent it, just let it sit and rest for about 15-20 minutes, and then we're gonna dig in. So let's check this out. All right, so we got a pretty nice crust on here, and we're still pretty jiggly. So hoping this is gonna be nice and tender and hopefully delicious. All right, so we finally are done. Everything's rested. We got the kid here to try it with us. So first off, we're gonna try the one with some skin on it. I got a pretty hefty chunk of skin on mine. That seasoning is ridiculous. You don't like it?
I got a chunk of fat.
Fat is flavor. Don't spit it out, just swallow it.
I hate fat.
Oh, there's not even that much fat in here.
I'm not a seasoning person.
You don't like the seasoning?
Well, I like the seasoning. I'm just not a very good. I don't like skin, like on my chicken, or like everything. I don't like skin.
All right, try the piece without any skin then. That's gonna be really lean. That's good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Tender, juicy, delicious lamb. I mean, I've had lamb only probably a handful of times in my life, but that's distinct lamb flavor. The inside doesn't have a whole lot of smokiness to it. You gotta sniff it. Yeah, this is fantastic. Definitely give it a try, guys, if you get a chance. I'd love to do a bone-in leg of lamb. I think that would just kind of add to the juiciness of it. Anyway, remember, guys, like, subscribe, send a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've had this or tried this before, and let me know what you want me to smoke or drink next. We'll see you on the next one. Get out of there.